Welcome everybody to the Single and Stilettos Show. I'm Suzanne Oshima, and I'm a matchmaker and dating coach at Dream Bachelor and Bachelorette, and I'm also the founder of Single and Stilettos. I'm so excited because today we have on our show Hunt Ethridge, and he's a dating coach at New York Dating Coach, and he's also a senior partner of the International Dating Coach Association. Welcome, Hunt, to the show.
Hello, thank you. It's great to be here, Suzanne. I'm excited about it.
Great, but before we get into the topic that we're going to talk about today, I would love for you to tell our audience how you got started in this business as a dating coach.
Well, I'd always gotten along very well with people, and it was fairly easy for me after, the middle school uncomfortable time to talk to girls. And as I lived in New York City and had friends that struggled with this, I didn't realize that this was as big a problem as it was. I'd always guessed I'd taken it for granted. And as I researched more into the field at my friends' suggestions, I realized that there is a need for this. It is teachable, and after a lot of research was something that I was able to teach. So I started my own company called Hunt for Advice about 5 or 6 years ago. Did that for a couple of years, and then I got scooped up by New York Dating Coach, which is the largest and oldest dating coaching company on the East Coast, possibly even the country. Been doing that as their senior coach for a good couple of years, and then been working on the International Dating Coach Association, where we actually certify dating coaches and partner up with online as well.
Okay, so today's topic we're going to talk about is how to flirt with guys, and there's no better way than to ask a guy, what are the 3 best ways on how a woman can flirt with a guy? So, Hunt, tell us.
Well, the number one thing is basically just don't overdo it. Guys can be obtuse sometimes, and if you make the eye contact, very important. As men with fragile egos, we need to know that we're not going to be turned down. We need to know that the door is at least a little bit open. So if you give us that eye contact and maybe the secret smile over the shoulder, then leave it at that and let us do our job. If you keep trying to catch our attention, your hotness decreases because you start looking like you're needy or that you don't have anything other interesting going on in the night. So, and if you want to come and talk to us and stuff, that's fine too, but make sure that you still allow us to do some of the chasing of the, otherwise we won't appreciate it as much. So,
right, and a woman could come across a little desperate if she's trying too hard, right?
Yes. Well, there are 2 things that I teach my clients. As a woman, you can smell when a guy's got intent when he comes up and talks to you. Men can smell desperation a mile away. So just be aware of that. That's all.
Okay, so what's your second best tip, flirting tip?
Touch. And it's difficult because it can be misconstrued in many ways. So you try to have to figure out the best ways of doing it. When you touch somebody just on the shoulder or the forearm or the knee, but no higher up, just physical contact is something that we usually miss in our daily lives when we're living on our own. Might not have that interaction. So the minute that you create that touch factor, it definitely lets the person know, I am interested, please go on, you're not boring me, tell me more, stick around. Basically all it is just a subtle way to let the girl know that what the guy is doing is being appreciated. Or maybe he needs a little bit of a push, a little kick in the pants to help him too. So the woman, is, oh, that's so funny, that's really nice. Immediately guy perks up, flexes the muscle where she's touching a little bit, and realizes that what he's talking about is being found interesting by her. So definitely.
And I've also heard this from some of my male clients, is that if they don't get some sort of signal like that quick touch, they're almost afraid to touch a woman because they're like, I don't know if it's going to be well received. Are my clients right?
Oh, I've absolutely 100%. In fact, I'd even take it simpler. I used to have female clients that were like, well, I'm not meeting anybody. Well, are you smiling at them? Are you making eye contact? Are you tossing your hair? Well, no, I'm not doing that. It's the guy's job to come up to me. So, yes, most guys, if they're intimidated, especially the more attractive you are, the more cooler you seem, or the more confident you are, the more it can make a guy feel intimidated. So a little bit of touch, so the eye contact, exactly, lets the person know that what you're saying is being well received. For the most part, if we really like a girl, we're not going to want to push it because we don't want to risk anything happening to them. So we get stuck in this catch-22 where you want to touch the person, but you don't want to risk ruining anything. So you both want it, but neither is willing to make the first, so you're just kind of going back and forth in this little dance and never getting anywhere. So, yes, ladies, feel free to help us out just a little bit. Let us know that that our attention is appreciated, and then we'll take it from there.
I love that you said that, because I know so many women that say, like, you did that pause, and it was so great, because it's true. So many women don't make the eye contact, they don't smile, they don't do the touching, and then they're like, well, why am I not getting approached, or why are guys not, approaching me and attracted to me, right?
Nobody wants to jump off a cliff. We want to at least know there's a possibility that we can grow wings halfway down.
Okay, Hunt, so give us your third best dating tip.
Well, one of the things I feel, and this works for both men and women, is teasing. Teasing's really important because it shows that you're confident in yourself and that you're not worried necessarily if the other person's going to take it wrong or not. Guys, we love to bust each other's balls and tease each other, insult each other, and talk about each other's mothers like crazy, and when you yell at the sports teams, or whether you're out at a bar with your friends, listen to how the guys are talking and throw one of your own in every once in a while, and if you're watching sports and all of a sudden your girl's like, come on, ref, the guy was blind, immediately you're like, oh wow, this is interesting, she's got some verve to her too. So when you tease a guy, just be careful not to emasculate him.
These have been some great flirting tips. So ladies, get out there and start testing your flirting tips on guys and let us know how it goes. So these have been some great tips, Hunt. So give us your best dating tip for women.
Do things that you like. Now, this sounds oversimplified, but so many people, women included, are trying new things, going to new places, doing things that they've never tried, in order to meet new people. And while this is great, people forget to focus on the things that they do like, places that make them feel comfortable, and activities that fulfill them. Because when you are doing those things, your body language is happy, your energy is good, you're enjoying yourself, and you look like a person that somebody wants to go up and talk to and get to know. And even if there's nobody in your knitting circle that you would date, they have brothers, friends, co-workers that they're going to introduce you to because they see how full of life and passionate and interested you are in something. So definitely take some time to explore new horizons, but make sure that you're not foregoing the things that you actually enjoy and are passionate about.
I love that tip. I think that's a great, great tip. So, Hunt, how can our audience find you?
Go to NewYorkDatingCoach.com. I'm the senior coach there, and you can also follow me on Twitter at Hunt for Advice.
Great. So, ladies, go find Hunt, and if you would like to get date coached by him, I can tell you firsthand that he is a great dating coach. So, thanks everybody for joining us on the Single on Stilettos show. If you would like to view our videos, you can go to singleonstilettos.com. If you would like to get the podcast, you can go to iTunes. And if you would like to get our free report on the top 10 secrets on what attracts a man and what turns him off, you can click right here on the video, or you can go to singleonstilettos.com. Okay, Hunt, give us your third best flirting tip.
Works for guys and girls, but teasing. It's so important. In fact, it's one of the most important. It's very important.
That was